Hi Cancer, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Cancer, this is what are their true intentions in love. And Cancer, I am choosing your oracle cards, of course, not even choosing them, just kind of randomly picking them. And it's an interesting set of cards, it is, because either you're dealing definitely with somebody, and this is kind of a complex storyline, or your own life is a little complex right now. It is, but it looks good. But it looks also like you have challenges, definitely, and that's kind of how life is, though, right? Life's not. It's not really simple, and I mean, on some level it is, but on some level it is very. In another way, it is very complicated, right? Yeah, and so we have happy, happy, and between worlds. So, happy, happy is what it is. And the lady's standing over kind of like an egg or something, but it's a keyhole, and she's holding all these balloons. She's a fairy, not a lady, yeah. And she, like, basically is holding the key as well, I believe. Uh, it's hard to see. Maybe she's just holding the string to, it looks like she's holding the key, but she has the key to her happiness. She does. Between worlds, maybe, that's what this is about. Maybe you are happy between worlds because the flamingo is leaving. He's leaving the stormy, kind of, looks like kind of stormy Miami or whatever. But he's leaving, and he's stepping into the sunshine. So he's in the same place. He's at the beach, right? But he looks like he's at the beach there, of course, but he looks like he's stepping into some sunny situation. Be careful in the aim of life. Be careful can be careful in business. It can be careful with people. And the aim of life is really an interesting card because it can talk about, maybe your life being complicated, but it talks about, just awareness is really important. Probably to, understand the aim of life, right? Awareness, self-awareness is kind of everything, and without it we are like, we're just kind of lost at sea, right? Yeah. And the door to value, Cancer, is just, the door's opening and all the money's fluttering out. So, maybe this is about your business, maybe it's about a love, I'm not sure yet, but let's see what we have for but the door to value is a really good one, yeah. And so is happy, happy, right? So let's see what we have for you, Cancer, I beg your pardon. And fortune, and we have the Prince of Arrows, this is Cupid. Your challenge, Cancer, is magic. And what you want, or what you're hoping for, is the Three of Staves. So right away, Cancer, I feel like you want to work something out with somebody, move forward with them. And this is the card of manifestation, and, but this is with somebody here. The man is standing with the woman, and your fear or your doubt is going to be the Three of Cups. So, you could be possibly worried about somebody, like, just kind of blocking your happiness, maybe, because the Three of Cups is kind of a celebration, and you're fearing it. Right? We have these two threes together. It's possible you're worried about some type of maybe third party. Maybe it could be, maybe at your job. It's possible here with the door to value, and then, it's a possibility here. And this aim of this be careful can talk about being careful in business. Maybe you're trying to be careful, in love and business. It just depends. Let's look at the fortune. This is Danae and Zeus. Let's look at this card. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. It is in this particular deck. Let's see what it has to say here. About that. Yeah, because these people have a different take on things. They do. The Lovers. Okay, so this is the Wheel of Fortune, but these two lovers, because this deck is all about lovers, is Danae and Zeus, and this is chance, fate, expansion, and prosperity. It's possible somebody took a chance here with somebody here in your life, and you're fearing these people are going to be together. If this is at work, you could be fearing, like, in your career, it's possible you're just fearing like somebody's meddling in your life. and maybe it's three people or two other people, right? Yeah, because you could be the third person, right? It doesn't have to be three other people, but yeah, this is kind of interesting here. So let's see what else it says here. And it does talk about prosperity, and then we have, the door to value, right? Yeah, this with the money card. And we have, this is so tiny here, and it says, King Acritus had a daughter named Danae, a princess with a curse. For upon her birth, it was predicted that one of the princesses' offspring would kill the king. When Danae came of age, the king willed her or walled her within a tower made of bronze. Despite this, Danae was loved by Zeus, and Zeus was like, I believe, like her man, right? Yeah, because her father was King Acritus. She was loved by Zeus, and together they had a son named Perseus. Perseus grew into a strong man, and after many adventures, he did slay Acritus, who was really his grandfather, right? But had, put his mother into a bronze prison. A just punishment for treating his only daughter so cruelly. So, this card over here is kind of like a little bit about bad luck, right? But there could be a Sagittarius here who's kind of, maybe in your way, right? It's a possibility here. There could be some type of a rescue here, because that's what this card is about over here in this Lover's Path. Maybe there's some type of a rescue. Maybe somebody had kind of rescued you in the past, and I don't mean from the Tower, Cancer. No, I don't. Although, this is what they want. They want us all to be kind of walled away somewhere. Yeah, they do. Sounds nuts and evil, but pretty much it. But let's get back to this, you guys. So the Cupid card is your current energy, right? And this is, Cupid is the god of love, right? It is, or he is. But this is also much like, because he's bringing the message of love here, and this is just like the Prince of Swords, although, or the Page of Swords. So the Prince of Arrows is kind of like just the messenger of love. So let's have a look at the Prince of Arrows for you. And we have, this is decisiveness, clarity, and determination. So this is your energy right here, and I just feel like you're dealing with something here where somebody's bringing somebody's being determined here. I feel like you might be like, it's possible here you are kind of dealing with some type of an ending for some of you guys. So let's continue, because this story is very, it's not, we have not painted this. No, we haven't. Or, we don't have enough cards here. The ability to move in an incisive way. Yeah, creating clarity from confusion. Yeah, you're making a decision here. This is really interesting, right? Usually the Prince of Arrows or the Page of Swords, and he is the Page of Swords. Yeah. Let's see what it says here. Yeah, he's one of them. They have the princess and the prince. So he's the Page of Swords, but in this one, he's making a decision. He has his clarity. The Prince of Swords or the Page of Swords usually is seeking clarity. So Cupid here has his, and he does know, because he was trying to spread the word about love, right, in Greek mythology. But you're making a decision here. You have some clarity here. Yeah. Your challenge is magic. Somebody's manifesting something. Or your challenge is to manifest something. This is Merlin the Magician. I feel like in the past, you could have thought somebody did something to you here. Yeah, with this Fortune card. There could have been a Sagittarius involved. There could be an Aries involved as well. But somebody did something to you in the past here. And you have some... Right now, you have your clarity, and you're making some type of a decision. Yeah, you are. You could have felt that somebody kind of like pushed you aside. Like just the way that this woman was, banished like to a tower by her father. You could have felt like somebody Or somebody hid something from you. They kind of, maybe they hid something from you. It's a possibility here. But whatever it is, you felt like you were kind of alone over here. I felt like you might have. Now you have your clarity in a situation and you're making up your mind about something here. Yeah. You might have your full awareness because the aim of life talks about that. It does. It speaks to, having your awareness is very, very important. Let's look at your current energy with Cupid, Cancer. Let's see what this has to say for Cancer. Let's get a card here. Justice. The Knight of Pentacles. So, your person could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, right? And or Libra, maybe. But you look like, and justice can talk about making a decision, right? It can. And Cupid right here this is clarity and decisiveness. Not indecisiveness, but decisiveness. You're making and that's what justice can do. Justice can be about a decision, right? And that's what, when you go to court, you get their decision, right? Their judgment, right? Their fake ass system that is set up for them with the plea bargains, and they give you an attorney, but the state they can give you an attorney sometimes, but it's their attorney. It's a conflict of interest. It's just like the medicines. You're taking they're making you take the medicines they made, but you're paying for it. And if you think they're free, you're paying for it with your tax money, trust me. But let's get back to this, you guys. Because it's all fake. Yeah, these people are, who are behind, running things are very fake. Every system. So, but let's stay on this, Cancer, because this is a little bit of a complex reading. It is. You're making a decision right here probably about an earth sign. And it could be because of a Sagittarian. Somebody did something to you because Danae was, she was completely mistreated. Somebody predicted and told her father that, your offspring one of your offsprings will kill you. He just had one daughter. So, she didn't want to kill him at all. And, and he banished her to, to this tower, right? So she was, eventually, rescued. Her son helped her. Yeah, so let's get a card on that. But I just feel like somebody has mistreated you on some level and you're making a decision. Yeah, somebody has. You could be between worlds right now with that decision. So let's see, 9 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody mistreated you, and maybe this person really was your wish, but I feel like they mistreated you on some level. They could have cheated. We have the 3 of Cups over here. This is your fear. So, and if they were, either this person was your major wish or they mistreated you and they had a wish, right? They had something that they really kind of wanted. And that's why this card is here. Be careful with the rose. Because the rose has the thorn, right? Yeah. And so you're well aware here, and you're making some type of a decision about this person. You could be walking into some type of world where there is money, Cancer, door to value. In other words, whatever happens here, you could, maybe this is divorce, justice, and you're going to get some money for some. But you are walking into some type of money situation, but I also feel like you're walking out of some type of a problem, a major problem, right, for some. So let's look at the Magic card, and this is your challenge, and this is Merlin and Vivienne. And I don't think Vivienne ever really wanted to marry Merlin, no. He was an old magician, but we're going to find out about that in just a minute. Yeah, he was just like an old wizard, sorcerer, whatever. So your challenge here is some type of clarity. And remember, over here, Cupid is all about clarity. So you're making a decision, I believe. But here, your challenge is clarity. Like you could have got some clarity and now you have to act. Now you have to protect your best interest. And I feel like that's what you're doing, because that's what this is about. This Fortune card, right? About Danae and Zeus. Because her son came and protected her, something like that. Zeus protected her. So your challenge is your clarity. This is why you're making a decision. Yeah, because you're like, well, now I have to make a decision about about my life. Let's look at Merlin here, who's the number one. Your challenge could be that somebody has done some magic here, like some trickery. And because when we see magic in the challenge, it can be trickery. But this can also be that somebody's manifesting something here, and you have your clarity. You are fearing here that somebody might be reconciling with somebody here with the Three of Cups in your doubts and your fears. So let's see what they have to say about Merlin. Yeah, this is a newer deck, you guys. So I kind of, I want to see self-empowerment, mastery, actualization, and growth. You could, your challenge here is that somebody is kind of growing in another situation, growing in another direction. They're manifesting something else. I feel like you're walking away from this person between worlds. You could be, for some, you could be at a place where you're just like, well, I need to leave. And I feel like you might be making a decision right here. Let's see what it says about Merlin and Vivienne, right? She's like 20 there, and the guy's like, 70. You're like, oh, God. Okay. So when we think of magic, we think of Merlin, right? And this is famed as the influential advisor and wizard to King Arthur. Merlin fell in love with the winter of his life, like when he was really old, with the lovely Vivienne. In time, Vivienne used the very spells Merlin taught her to entrap him. Yeah. Ultimately, the magic that empowered Merlin all his life had been undone by the only thing more powerful, love. So, he entrapped her with his magic. This is what I mean. She didn't really love him, right? She was just young and beautiful, and he fell in love with her. So he put a spell on her, entrapped her, and then, married her, whatever. And then she learned his magic, right? So now she has learned the magic here. Maybe you have learned something from this person. But this is about entrapment. And this is about manipulation, right? Because that's how he married her, on the basis of manipulation. Yeah. The challenge here, it could be that there could be another couple here, right, in the challenge. You could feel entrapped by that, like somebody kind of has, and this relationship is it's possible here, that is based on manipulation. Like, I just feel like there's some type of third party here. We have the Three of Staves and the Three of Cups here. It's possible here that you're dealing with some type of a situation where somebody has kind of lied to you. This person, maybe this Knight of Pentacles, it could be Leo, Libra, Sagittarius is here, Aries is here. But it's possible somebody has lied to you, and now it's possible they're going back to somebody here like they kind of lied to you in the beginning of this whole situation. Because that's what Merlin and Vivienne were based on. They were based on a lie from the beginning. So here we have in the challenge is the Sun card. And I was saying, I feel like you have clarity here. You could just have clarity that somebody's manifesting something, and you could be thinking, I need to make a decision about my own life. The Three of Staves is what you want. This is what you want, Cancer. Let's see. And waiting, or what you're hoping for, successful enterprises and planning. You could be planning your own, you look like you're planning your own life here. Between worlds, the aim of life, be careful. Yeah, the door to value. I feel like you are planning your own life here. Although he's standing with this woman, right? But it doesn't really matter. You look like you are planning, And the Queen of Cups, that is you, Cancer. Let's see what else we have. And we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so, you are kind of hoping, planning your own life here, but we have the Five of Cups. This is major grieving and emotional loss. Yes, somebody here, and this is what I was saying about third-party energy. And even if it's not love, it's at your career, in your career, or something like that. But you're hoping here, maybe you're hoping that this person will kind of stop what they're doing, Five of Cups, and end this kind of behavior. But this is a major emotional loss, and this is not your hope so much. This is what you are feeling, I believe, right now. It's right next to the Queen of Cups. That is you. But you are planning your own situation. I do feel like you are though in fear about this decision, like you're making a decision, but somebody has manifested something here and they were lying. So you're kind of like, you know, in this sad energy right now. Maybe you are fearing here that they are planning right here, right? It does look like you are kind of planning, like you know you have to plan your own life now. The Three of Cups is your fear. And let's see what that has to say. It could be your doubt, right? It doesn't always have to be a fear, no. But let's see what it says about the Three of Cups. And we have celebration, joy, and happy unions. This is in your, you know, your doubt or your, this is your fear. I feel like you're afraid this person is getting together with somebody. They're manifesting something here. This person has lied. They've lied to you. Whoever they are, your boss, your lover, maybe your husband, your wife, I don't know. But this person has lied to you. And they are now, I believe, manifesting something else. And for some, you found out here. You did. You definitely found out, right? And there's some type of mistreatment here. Yeah, with Danae and the fortune card. It's like, I mean, a lie is always a mistreatment, but there's some type of major kind of mistreatment here. Like, and, you know, I'm not exactly sure what that is, besides the fact that, I mean, it gets deep here, but, you know, it's a general reading. Let's see. Let's look at the Three of Cups and look at your doubt or your fear, Cancer. The Tower. Yeah. You're afraid that this is over. It's crumbling, this relationship, and this person is going to get together with somebody. I feel like this is why you are making a decision right now. Yeah. Based on the clarity that you have. Yeah. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm going to go to the extended. It's going to be all about your person, Cancer. We're going to see... we're going to look at their Celtic cross, which is their current energy, what's crossing them. We're going to look at why it's all happening for this person, or the root, their recent past energy, what's on their mind, their near future, their concern, who's in their environment, or what their environment is like. And also, we're going to see their hopes and fears. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me here, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I really want to see this. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys.